Hey everybody, welcome back to Nico Brothers. I'm out here in Copart's Spartan Yard. Over 500 some cars are playing right here, right now, today. So behind me is a beautiful truck that I want to check out. That is pure sale, and what it goes for, it's going to be. So let's check it out and hopefully take it home. ...2025 Chevy Silverado LTZ. This is the high trim, not just the base truck. 21,000 miles on it, basically brand new. LTZ package means leather, tech. I mean, awesome for resale market. Little bit of rear end damage, so obviously that rear bumper, hopefully not too much frame damage, but it got hit back there for sure. Estimated retail, probably $50,000. I mean, it's a Duramax. This thing's really nice, and 4x4, super clean truck. Probably, I mean, that's what they go for, clean title. I would say close to $50,000. So, I don't know. Very nice truck indeed. Da-da-da. Tires look okay on it. Surprisingly, probably original tires. I mean, this thing's a 2025, so that's brand new. Let's see if any airbags deployed or anything going on in that nature. Ooh, very nice. Power steps coming right out. Beautiful leather. Brown trim, big old screen. I mean, this thing, like I said, brand new. Still has a little film on there that you can, take off. I won't do it. It's fine. We'll save it for later. But it should be running drive. Got ourselves 2 keys. That's nice. Heated seats, cooled seats, all that fun stuff. Big old screen. Should start right up. Oh yeah, that's nice. That sounds great. I love the interior. They do a great job. I mean, I feel like I'm in a sports car, but nice truck. Sweet. Let's go check out that damage some more. So we do have that spare tire right there underneath, and they just kind of got pinched into it. It could have hit the hitch though, and then basically bend down the frame, but could be just the bumper tilt down, hit the bed a little bit. But just checking back over here, the gap still looks pretty good, so I don't see anything like crazy frame damage, because that's kind of where it'll indicate it. Maybe like a hair opened up, but not bad. Not bad at all. Nice big old bed on it. Unfortunately, this is probably going to go for a lot, because it looks like minor damage, and it kind of is minor damage. Bumper, tilting in the bed right there, corner a little bit. Not bad at all. Beautiful. Still comes with a McDonald's cup. That's nice. I don't know. Let's stay tuned. See what it goes for. All right, guys. So definitely before it plays, you have to kind of make yourself a cap, a ceiling, something you don't want to go over. So I'm thinking if I get anywhere near $25,000 for this thing, great deal. A little bit of frame damage, probably in the back. I'll have to re-weld that little rear section over there where the hitch bolts onto it. Need a bumper. You got to work on that bed. So it definitely has a little bit of work, but it's not too bad. So anywhere around 25, 26, all right, 27, everybody's like, no, stop it. But around there would be great. Let's see what it goes for. All right, guys, so unfortunately it just played, and man, I was close, but it just sold for $28,000. So a little bit more than I wanted to, and I still think that's a pretty good deal, not bad. But at the end of the day, you just never know. So cutting into the profit right there at that place. So just a little bit more than I wanted to pay, but it's okay. You got to be disciplined. You got to know when to quit it. That's why you have your max cap kind of thing. And I think somebody got a good deal. $28,000 for this beautiful Silverado Duramax right here. Not bad at all. All right, guys, got ourselves a 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. Only 56,000 miles on it. Not bad. A little bit of rear end damage. Okay. Real world, clean title. They go for like $30,000. Copart says 28, so it's pretty close actually. So selling salvaged, this thing fixed, probably closer to $20,000 realistically. Not too bad. I mean, I like the roof rack on it. It kind of looks, it looks nice. I'm not a big fan of Jeep, but at the same time, this one's pretty cool looking. Check out the interior. A little dirty, but not bad. Really cool. Leather seats, got that nice dash on there. Third row seating. Looking for a family car, trying to upgrade from my Honda Odyssey to SUV. So I'm just looking out there, shopping around, and maybe we'll get ourselves a new family car. Interesting. Don't know why that seat's all torn apart, but it is what it is. We obviously got something going on over here. Maybe like anti-theft something, or that looks weird. I don't know. Lock, unlock. No power on it. It's kind of dirty inside. Like, they try to clean it, but at the same time, it's pretty rough. Check out that rear end damage thoroughly. Definitely don't want to do any quarter panel work. So we got the bumper, the tailgate for sure, and that quarter panel's still okay. So not too bad, not too bad. It is playing really quick, so let's actually see what's going before I start taking it apart, and hopefully we didn't miss it, because auction waits for no one. Dang guys, so we just missed it. This thing just sold, first time selling, nothing too crazy, everything looks like legit. Salvage title, but it won't start, so maybe that electronical issue in the front kind of made it stop from going. But even though it won't start, let's see, miles 56, like I said, not too bad. Georgia, not Georgia, but like that country Georgia, I guess, just bought it for $10,100. Not bad. I mean, for a 2022, I think, what was it? It's pretty new. I don't know, $10,000, hit and miss. If I had more time to dig into it, then I probably would have been competitive, but like I said, we just missed it. But it won't run and drive, won't start, and risking $10,000 and hoping that there isn't subframe damage under there. And looks like it got punched in there pretty good, you know? So, wow, that's rough. Dang. I think that's a lot, because that's a lot of work. This tailgate's probably, what, $2,000, $3,000, bumper, another $1,000 by the time we get all the little electronics and stuff in that framework. So, other countries taking it away. What are you gonna do? Let's keep hunting. Wow guys, just for kicks and giggles, let's check out this 2021 Ford Bronco, but it is a sport, so it's not like this, just the base model kind of thing. So nothing special, almost 80,000 miles on it, and this thing rolled over, which surprisingly happens a lot for it. But it's the Outer Banks edition, so it's nice. Is it really a Bronco? Not really, but at the same time it is a 2021. Looking at it for just kicks and giggles to see how much it's going for. Obviously this is a parts car, because you're not going to get this thing back on the road, because it's just not worth the money to get this back on the road. But you still have the engine, suspension, tires. I mean, you still got some stuff on it, and it's playing today, and it just sold. So I just wanted to see how much is this going to go for at the state it's at. 80,000 miles, won't start. El Salvador just picked it up because it's pure sale for, guess what, a whopping $1,800. $1,800 sold. So less than $2,000 by the time they ship it over and stuff. But I mean, you still got some stuff in there. Engine, transmission, front end bumper, headlights. Pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, rolled over, T-bone. This thing is parts car, 100%, hands down. But less than $2,000, they got themselves a Bronco, which makes sense. I mean, that's pretty awesome. So you could still get something super cheap. Basically, maybe get one that's flooded, or maybe something else that's front end, and just put it together and make one nice little Bronco. But this thing, I don't recommend it. But surprisingly, you could probably get it going again and make it run and drive and have fun with it. But it's not to get it back to OEM specs at all, for sure. This thing's clapped out. But less than $2,000, pretty cool. All right, we got ourselves a 2025 Lexus GX 550. I mean, definitely a luxury plus SUV for sure. Less than 7,000 miles on it, only 6,796 miles on it. Rear-ended for a little bit for sure. But I mean, clean title, these actually go for close to $88,000, almost $90,000 for this thing. Huge, super expensive, definitely a rare find. We got ourselves some rear end damage for sure, and it was already taken apart. So let's see what it goes for. I mean, this thing is definitely a high dollar Lexus for sure, but I don't know, how bad is that damage? So they started taking off the handle, starting to get into it. Glass is off, but it is already taped up and sealed. Quarter panel on this side, not too bad. Not too bad, really. Obviously, the tailgate is pretty bad. It looks like it got into the structural side. So this is already past the tailgate into the car itself. So that would have to be drilled out, pulled out, replaced. Back glass. It's like a dark blue, navy blue or something. This quarter panel looks okay as well. So it's mainly just the rear tailgate, rear bumper, and that rear structure, and going down a little bit as well. Dang. I don't know if you could tell or not, the headliner's already taken off. Parts are in there, boxed out. I mean, this is a beautiful SUV for sure, family car. This one would be nice. Almost brand new. Kind of like the boxed out wind mirrors and stuff. Got 2 keys in it. Let's see if we can check out the inside. So it is a run and drive, but also partial repair. Unfortunately, the battery is dead, so we're not going to be able to start this thing at all. Dang. What a huge puzzle for sure. And it's going to go for a lot too. But basically, somebody started taking it apart. You don't know what's missing, what goes where, and you have to finish somebody else's unsolved puzzle piece box, which we've done before, so it's not the end of the world, but dang. I'm sure these taillights are super expensive. This tailgate's probably hard to find. But so nice. I think it's just hanging around there right now glued, because that's the hinges for it, so it'll probably just pop right off. I am definitely interested and curious to see how much this thing goes for today. And the time has come, guys. This thing just sold. So like I said, less than 8,000 miles on it. They're worth close to $90,000, but obviously we got some damage in the back. It just went for $45,250, which I think is kind of fair, less than half the value. Obviously still have some work to do, but maybe $10,000 worth of back. So you're looking at probably 55 grand at the end to get it finished for something that's worth close to $90,000. That's nice. That's pretty good and kind of makes sense. There's no point of actually paying close to market value for something that's still wrecked and salvage title. So I think this is still almost half the value of what they're going for, and it went for a good deal. Obviously, it's a lot of money to invest into one project right now, and I don't know if I want to spend that much for a family car. My wife would love it, for sure. It'd be kind of fun to drive around, but we're doing some recon. We're checking it out, checking out the prices. So Lexus, pretty good, not bad, because honestly, the Chevys, they still go almost for market value. So just figuring stuff out to see the right car to get for ourselves. Dang, guys, so make sure you check out NicoBrothers.com. We got some new merch coming out there, new hats, shirts, everything like that. We appreciate all your support, guys, but unfortunately, that is all the time we have for this episode. Definitely some cool finds out there, from super expensive to super cheap, and some mid-range as well. But make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll catch you next time.